Butler lob! His first Warrior basket. Buddy Hield throws it up. Jimmy brings it down.
At least 3 of them. But here's the great pass from Jimmy Butler. He threw it exactly at the right spot at that American flag there on the side of the backboard. We'll play the percentages on that one. He's 34%. There you go.
Butler post up all day.
And one. That's what I'm saying. Buzelis isn't necessarily smaller, but there's no foul on Jimmy. Just posting up, giving his teammates a target, getting aggressive.
He's kind of the de facto point guard, playing with Podziemski, who's always better with a ball handler. And that pass from Draymond to Butler, laid in and trying the foul.
Arms. Kevin Huerter can't hold him in there.
Just you say push someone up. What does that mean?
Yeah, just push him up. Just get position. Like, give your teammate a target. Make it easier for Draymond to get it to you as you push your man up, kind of throw it over the top. That's the pass to make.
Williams kind of pinned to the backboard. Draymond knocked it away. Butler ahead of the pack. Jimmy Butler will dunk it down.
Now we got him feeling good.
Don't forget, Draymond Green's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Butler to the line again. He flips it in. This will be free throw 13 for Jimmy Butler.
Amongst all those legends, man, but his game is huge.
Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, Damian Lillard. Jimmy Butler, field goal on the fouls. He works the baseline.
Close the quarter well. Back to Jimmy in the post.
Clear aside for Jimmy, working on A.J. Green. Little mid-range, perfect.
Told you he's going to get more aggressive.
The Warriors don't have a lot of ISO sets, but
2 defenders kind of hemmed up with Jimmy Butler inside.
And Butler another steal. Number 4 for the night. Podziemski, dangerous pass. Quentin Post, sidestep 3. But since then, Klay Thompson's been great. Missing off there. And Jimmy Butler, touchdown!
He's so good at running the floor. And Steph's going to look up. All the Warriors are going to look up for him. It makes it easy for him to drive.
Jimmy Butler and Draymond. We're saying this because we're sit close to the court. Maybe the players can hear. Shot clock at 10. Draymond getting a dunk for Butler in the half-court set.
Yeah, after he... Got to get back.
Christie lost the handle. Podziemski got the steal. Moody attacking, and Butler's there to finish.
Steph for a second.
Holiday, first Rocket in double figures. He has 10. Draymond to Butler out of the corner, and Jimmy Butler, his first 3 as a Warrior.
Find the odd man out in those little exchanges. You love Jimmy Butler.
Jae'Sean Tate and Amen Thompson, and Butler, give and go, oldest play in basketball.
That's perfect, and 2 defenders. Quick first step. Look at Draymond, just vision on Jimmy Butler cutting his.
Comes off the ball screen. Looney was in the drop, and Butler with tremendous anticipation finds Podziemski for the easy lay.
Shot clock at 10. Oh, what a catch by Butler. That pass was behind him. And then Butler from the baseline. That's the play of the night right there.
Like the Kings have at any point been able to gain enough momentum to really disrupt this Warriors team. They've withstood every run that the Kings have tried to mount and just continue.
Slow decisions, so they got a lot of things to work on, and especially not turning the ball over like that.
Yeah, sometimes guys on the other team are more open than yours. Butler finishes at the rim.
I mean, Klay, like I said, not all games count the same.
Butler with the slam. Draymond Green with the find. Oh, what a drive by Butler, shaking Marshall and putting it in off the window. Curry telling Podziemski to reverse it over to Hield. Curry trying to get free from Dinwiddie. Butler drives, foul, count the basket, and a three-point chance.
Such efficiency, too. I mean, he doesn't feel like he wastes any possessions.
Beautiful energy defensively for the Warriors.
It's the 9th turnover they forced.
Butler not going to settle for that 3. Nice block by Nick Smith Jr. And Jimmy perfect. Let me draw a foul and go to the line. You know what Butler's wearing on the back of his jersey? Jimmy Butler 3-point play.
Butler! It's amazing how Draymond can still find passing angles.
Shot clock at 7. Jimmy Butler on McBride. Shot clock at 3. Gonna shoot over him from the baseline.
That is footwork right there.
Robinson didn't handle it cleanly.
Warriors are fortunate there.
Pajemski. Oh, man, and Butler will follow it home. That was, I'm going to throw to the corner, I'm going to throw back to you, I'm going to shoot it. That's what we talk about when home teams see all these Warrior fans. They got a lot of pride. What a pass. Draymond to Butler, the bucket in the body.
He can do nothing about it. Like, they told Moses Moody just to kind of get out of the way, and D'Angelo Russell was fronting him. And Draymond's like, this is Megatron. I'm just going to throw it high.
Zaire Williams double figures in this first half. Top shot from the baseline. And Steph Curry played the D. Curry pushed. Butler, touchdown!
See if he can use that size.
Jimmy Butler essentially is your point guard here, along with Draymond. Throw it to Butler. He fouled! D'Angelo Russell had him in a bear hug.
And exposed D'Angelo Russell out there. Tried to get him hemmed up. Butler's like, yeah, I like that. And one. You see how ferociously Jimmy Butler dove in there on him? And D'Angelo Russell was just not ready.
The numbers speak for themselves.
Butler into the key. Jimmy
Butler,
yeah!
With the footwork.
Losing streak at one point last year. Really demoralizing when you think about it, to be able to have the kind of season they're having. Very impressive offensive board there for the Dubs, and Jimmy Butler taking it in.
Defender's chest going up strong and finishing strong.
See what Jimmy Butler can do here. He gets the pass. Off the backboard. Another three-board Jets.
Flash cut. Nice little easy float. Getting it. Count that. I'm going to say the jet lag is wearing off right now. Curry's going to get hot at some point. Good D.
Good D by Jimmy Butler. Here in the course of this game, outside maybe the first 3 minutes.
Definitely a little rocky tonight.
First quarter of a 9-0 run, and now Jimmy Butler in on the three-point action.
When this second unit comes in for the Warriors, they know they have to bring the energy. That's exactly what they do.
Butler with a little hezzy. Cunningham now. Let his teammates get involved. Wheel right back to Butler. Butler up and in.
That allowed JB to get this shot. Great look-off pass from Buddy Hield. And then Jimmy Butler kind of just getting swatted across.
Monty Kamara has stayed attached to him. Butler putting it up and in. So all that attention on Steph has allowed a couple drives here.
Good pass from Anunoby. Final seconds. Butler at the buzzer. Banks it in! Jimmy Butler nails it off the glass to end the first quarter in dramatic fashion.
This is an opportunity to make a memory. And it wasn't just with my time with the Cavs, it's any time you played against Steph Curry.
Bridges tied up. Good double team trying to get away. And throws it away. Butler tips it ahead to Curry and an easy bucket for Moody. Gary Payton. Poor transition defense has Tom Thibodeau up to call timeout as the Warriors back up by 4. This is a difficult matchup for post. Butler with the steal. Bad pass from Gordon, and Jimmy Butler transition buckets. And if you ask Michael Malone, the key for them to pull off an upset tonight. This is a difficult matchup for post. Butler with the steal. Bad pass from Gordon, and Jimmy Butler transition buckets. And if you ask Michael Malone, the key for them to pull off an upset tonight.
People turn their heads to watch because he is a superstar.
GP2, another steal. They had so many big defensive plays against the Knicks. And Butler with a dunk. Gary with a steal and a perfect pass.
I like when these guys have actually played. They know what the physicality is like.
Jimmy Butler took Tyson right in and scored over him. So GP2 thought he had a steal. Then you look up, back down 13.
The Nuggets have answers.
Curry 3. Jimmy Butler guiding that home.
Or just overthrow it, just threw it short.
Butler knocked it away. Curry's got this one. Butler right in. pick up the dribble. Pickett, blocked by Butler. Jimmy Butler swats it out of bounds.
Oh, he's coming over from his blind side. Get out of here. 0.6 seconds, just
Porter Jr. Shot clock at 10. Butler on the cut. Butler flipping it up and in. Double pump and then laid it home.
ended up on him. And,
how about Butler on the made layup? 94 feet later, Jimmy rings the register.
Don't wait for the defense to get set. And a lot of times you get a full head of steam, you start changing direction, you see. And you can tell Jimmy Butler's trying to hold down the fort for Steph right now.
Absolutely. Draymond finding Butler to lay it up and in. That was pretty basketball from two elite players. Loyal to me, I'm going to stick with them. 4 years at Weber State, 6th pick overall. And Dame is just one of those loyal guys. And Butler did it again! An opportunity for a 4-point play!
Trying to encourage him. I don't know why you're jumping at Jimmy Butler at the three-point line. He doesn't really want to shoot that unless he can get to the free throw line.
Long way to go in this game, but the crowd starting to buzz a little bit. Butler getting to that mid-range and got another one!
He was looking for a foul there, but Draymond, who is on Scotty, he can walk into those in rhythm.
So Barnes takes a trip on Butler. He'd been isoing on the big guys. And Jimmy Butler hits a three. Quickly on Pajemski, moved his feet, and then blocked by Butler. Buddy. A double Scotty Barnes. Shed gets a running start. Butler saved the day! Butler with a block!
Now they got a foul.
They foul Butler in the backcourt. Jamal Shed thought he was home free, and then the Butler did it.
Watch him bat this one. Shed just knew he had to let. No, sir! Jimmy Butler is there right on time. Watch him come off of Pirtle. When do I go? When do I go? My time is now.
Abaji has fouled out. That's what the delay is. I don't know what's more impressive. The weak side help, the block, and then he got to his own rebound.
Of course. Like, that's what Bill Russell used to do. Like, that's the
now you got Onyeka, who's got confidence in taking and making threes. Now you got to make some decisions because they're going to spread the floor on you.
Incredible numbers offensively for the Hawks, and the defense has been on point. Butler going in on man. And on the reverse, he's got 8.
Trae Young, deep three. So you've strung together 2 stops here. And Butler, touchdowns.
He just contested and took off.
In the middle of beat. Oh, shoot it. Yeah, that close. Butler the leak out dunk. I understand.
And as a rookie, he's having a great season.
Draymond had to rotate over there, but he was a little late, and he's smaller. The Heat are much bigger. Jimmy Butler gets inside, and bodies bouncing off of him, bodying people. They need Adebayo and Ware to play well. Tyler Hero has no answer for this. He knows what this is all about. He's gone against the Warriors. Take advantage.
Butler, work on Highsmith, get to the mid-range, drop it in, draw a foul.
And again, you're trying to run through all this action, and they're switching, and you're starting your offense late. You're getting nothing threatening. Just give it to Jimmy Butler.
Versus the Netherlands. International. Jimmy Butler rattling home the three. And Draymond, okay, I'm going to steal that. I'm going to get Butler the high rise.
And that's big. First of all, you cleaned up a mistake.
Alvarado dropping it inside. Butler quicker. Curry running with Jimmy. Lobbing it up and laying it home. Steve Kerr doesn't want to run Curry into the ground here. So his non-step minutes as Olynyk rattles out the three become important. Jimmy Butler from Draymond, touchdown, and the bumper car foul with an opportunity for a three-point play.
See if you can create some contact, get to the free throw line early, get those whistles blowing early.
So Steph and Pajemski with Draymond and Jimmy Butler right on cue, starting with Moses Moody.
But yeah, it's a tough schedule from here on out, so you want to take advantage of games like this.
Jimmy Butler with a steal. Jimmy Butler with the high rise and finish.
But watch Jimmy Butler. Like, when you get steals, can you do it without gambling? And Jimmy Butler is in perfect position. He's right there on Castle. Every pass is
You gotta just die on the post, otherwise they'll go at you forever.
No one's exposing him now as Jimmy Butler is able to get the steal.
Jimmy with the steal. Steph with the trail 3. And Moody laying it up and in. How pretty was that ball movement? So 1 of 2 from the line. So Steph back in. This is to close the quarter. Setting up Jimmy at point-blank range.
You need Jimmy Butler involved with Steph Curry.
John Morant is 4 of 5. He's got 12. And Jimmy Butler right inside. That was Draymond. He lured Edie to him and then delivered it perfectly.
Get him on that back cut. But watch Jimmy Butler just kind of cross paths with Podziemski. Podziemski gives him a little rub screen. He wants to be inside. That's his domain. They can get out to the perimeter on quit and post.
And Butler came to help Draymond with the steal. And then let's draw a flyby to lay it home. Sizes up Moody. Goes in and out and lost the handle. Butler comes up with it. Podziemski running with friends. Moody to the trailing Butler to lay it up and in. Scottie Pippen Jr. staying with Curry, and Aldama is kind of waiting for a second defender there. Jimmy Butler down the lane. Jimmy Butler to lay it up and in and draw the foul.
See, Steph is so smart. Draymond do this, and the Warriors didn't get penalized for it. Watch him grab the net with the left hand to keep himself up.
Yeah, I mean, he's grabbing the net to kind of save from landing on.
Trying to make a move. Defended by Dorian Finney-Smith. Leaping catch. James is there. Butler with a 3, and he got it. Ring it up. Jimmy Butler.
Clock running down here. LeBron James in the lap of Jimmy Butler. And look at Stephen.
Right now, Denver's playing pretty quality D. Draymond thought he got fouled. Handcar. Thrown it away. Jimmy Butler. Pump faking and finishing. Curry doubled in the corner. Podziemski setting up Looney. Great scrambling defense by Denver. Until Kuminga got to the rim and tipped in Jimmy Butler.
Butler trying to get around. Very cautious offensively, isn't he? Turn, shoot, got it.
Yeah, and that's just a great player because that's really good defense.
Without Jokic in the game, the Nuggets are a little more switchable. You see them switching now.
Shot clock at 3. Butler's got nowhere to go. He's got to launch a 3. And he hit it! Jimmy Buckets! He has 17! Podziemski finding Butler for the short corner 3. And Jimmy dropping down the triple. So the Warriors are staying alive. 7 of 16 from deep. Şengün missing there. We need to be perfect this final 3 minutes plus. And Draymond finding Jimmy Butler. Warriors only 5 turnovers in the game, though. That's exactly what you want to do on the road. And Podziemski finding Butler. And he made it more difficult, scored anyway.
They forgot about Butler because Steph was
a good defender. Him and Draymond, what a tandem. That's why the Warriors defense has been so good since the trade. Butler down the lane. Jimmy Buckets.
And then you leave Jimmy Butler open. The sea parted for him. It's Jimmy Butler finishing above the rim. He can do this.
You see that Butler steal, and the number that I think the coaches love the most since a former Warrior Harrison Barnes. Jimmy Butler on the baseline, reversing it up and in. Moody is played. Other guys are on good defensive runs, and they're going to need that here, protecting the 7-point lead. Butler corkscrews his way up and in, and draws the foul.
Talking about watch Draymond Green here. Boom! Set a screen. It doesn't matter when. Don't fight him if you're Steph. Go back door. He knows.
Let Banton create things. And the Warriors created steal. Butler running with Podziemski. There's that good defender Kamara, but very clever delivery. Draymond Green just put this highlight reel tonight for his Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. Butler wanted a foul there.
They pride themselves on forcing turnovers.
Jimmy on the lob and Draymond. And it's all Steph Curry. He goes out. Shot clock at 7. Jimmy Butler posted up on Minaya. And reverses it up and in and draws the foul. Jimmy Buckets.
Jab step right. Watch him face up like reverse pivot. And then you're just going reverse English. Off the glass. High off the glass. That is.
Why a former Defensive Player of the Year. Talked about
Derrick Jones, too. And Butler right down the lane. Zubac was like, I got him, you take him. No one's got it. It'll crush it on your head. Got a couple masters at this sport playing today. And Butler go off instead. Jimmy Butler! Harden went for a quick one, didn't finish the layup after Butler missed the second free throw. And Jimmy pump fake and lay it in. And another and one opportunity.
I'm telling you. And he's getting to the rim no matter what you do.
Turns it over. Harden behind the back. Butler ran it down. Jimmy Butler, what a steal. And now Butler down the lane. Little push shot guy.
Jimmy Butler sprint back. He came out of nowhere. And that's what it takes. That's the effort you need, especially in this type of game. High stakes. Who wants it more? Jimmy Butler wants it. That is clear. Finish.
Smart. Behind the back. Butler ran it down. Jimmy Butler, what a steal. And now Butler down the lane. Little push shot. Got it.
He had to reward himself for sprinting back.
Three, but he changed his mind because the ball got knocked away. And the Warriors turn it over. And Powell returns the favor. Jimmy Butler will cruise on in. It's a player of the year, elite player.
Got him again.
Oh, Butler faked that, drew the foul, laid it in. He thought he was going to dump it to Pajemski on the baseline.
Way more opportunities in this. Watch the two defenders jump out with Steph again. And you get Jimmy Butler
here. Jimmy Butler spinning and flipping it in.
Yeah, he's got to go at Zubac there.
Warriors ball down 2, minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Butler, what a great move. Count the basket and a foul. He is owning the Clippers defense right now.
Leonard on the floor. This is an opportunity for the Warriors to get some separation.
24 points, 7 assists, a block, a steal for Butler. So you play 6 months of regular season basketball, 81 3/4 games. Here's Green on the inbound catch.
There's
underneath to Butler, and Butler lays it home, plus a foul. A 3-point opportunity for Butler. Great call and execution by Golden State.
Creates so much attention. And here it is. And Butler just times it perfectly. And the foul by Chris Dunn. That's what you can't do. You can't foul.
And Ty Lue is thinking about challenging it.
His defense has been #1 in the NBA since the Butler trade. A 3.
Doesn't take very many of them, but if you're going to leave them that wide open and give them a dare shot.
The 3rd best record in the NBA. Butler got it. Oh! An acrobatic play.
Able for the Warriors.
Inside Pajemski, outside Butler, into Edey, around Williams.
Why not? First half, he knew Edey was running at him. Take the ball off the dribble. Look at the strength.
Curry, double, Green, the cutting Butler.
Beautiful pass by Draymond.
Then finishes with his, and then inside we go.
Boy,
Butler and Morant. Nice cut. Green couldn't finish, but Butler does. Butler did it.
He's got to stay out of foul trouble. Here's the nice pass to Green, but it's Butler cleaning it up.
Edey down low. They've been trying to attack. It's a throwaway. Another turnover. This time Curry with the interception. 12 turnovers. Moody, the cutting Butler. 84% free throw shooter. Pajemski's on Bain. Now Jackson. Bain. Oh, Butler stole the ball. He's got a trailer. Butler.
By Butler. Comes up with the steal here, and it's off to the races.
DP2 the roller. And there you go. Little tic-tac-toe for Butler to lay it up and in.
It starts with Steph's double team. This is what happens in the playoffs, right? You're trying to pick on people, look to get a switch. Here's the double team, and GP2 was going to roll.
No surprise there. Thompson a little shake and bake as he takes it in and throws it away as he lost his balance. And here comes Jimmy Butler. Pajemski, 3, bucket. And we knew this was going to get physical, and it's only going to get more physical as this series continues on.
You see these last two possessions here for the Warriors.
Now Thompson has the primary defense on Butler. A series of fakes, and he gets the sweet mid-range shot to fall with some beautiful footwork.
Podziemski's found his offense here in the third. Curry runs through the contact, and Butler hit a three anyway. Houston's got to take time. Shot clock down to 7. Butler on Şengün. Sizes him up. Jimmy, sidestep jumper. Good! Oh, Jimmy buckets! 41 minutes, and he still has the legs to rise.
All that pressure is right up on you at half court. Use your quickness and blow by him.
They knock it away. Butler's ahead of the pack. Butler puts it down.
Deal with all the physicality and use it against the Rockets. And they won out. They figured it out.
Did not hit a three all season against them. Jimmy Butler. And Butler on a great defender.
And it goes off to Hield. And Jimmy Butler. After the half, Al, you talk with Steve Kerr, the Golden State coach. In a 2-point game. It's Jimmy Butler with a faking. Goes right into Adams. Got it!
Jimmy Butler makes you pay at the other. Little pump fake. There's the contact by Adams. And again, Butler still not moving great because of that injury suffered in game 2.
Trying to hit threes, and they're getting layups and free throws. Butler does hit a three.
That's the on-ball defense you're looking for. He moved his feet in multiple moves. None of them worked.
Jimmy Butler to the rim. Jimmy's got 22. Butler turns the corner and lays it up and in and draws the foul. And that's why the Warriors don't need to just keep shooting threes.
Watch the fake handoff. You got Buddy Hield coming off of there. Jimmy's buddy. And he used
Dylan Brooks for three. Long outlet pass. Touchdown! 4 seconds to work with. Draymond to Butler. Turns for three. Got it! And he was fouled! Opportunity for a 4-point play.
Brooks again. Got Dylan Brooks earlier in this series. Fouled him on a 3-point shot. He made this one.
That may be a 2. That may be a 2 with his foot on the line. Okay. It's a made basket and it's a free throw. But it will be a 2, not a 3.
Okay, yeah, his foot was on the line.
Yep.
The left foot. Continuously break the paint. Be relentless there. You'll get better looks.
But Jimmy Butler opens 3, and that's a nice way to begin. Clinton post. Back to Jimmy. Shot clock at 3. He's had a lot of late clock shots, and he's delivered repeatedly. And another field goal, another foul.
Just hit him with a step back after threatening the drive. Did he get in his landing area?
Well, what they're saying is, okay, it's unnatural with Butler to put the leg out, but he's fading away. Where's his leg supposed to go?
No, that is a natural.
Butler on a man, Thompson. Getting post, back out to Jimmy. Shot clock at 1. He had to hoist it, made it anyway. This guy is unbelievable.
Jimmy Butler goes to work, gets in the paint. Extra pass to Podziemski now. Late clock for the Warriors. Got to get one up. Down to 2, and Butler hits. Wow. 3 of 7. He's got 6 points right now.
He's got 6 rebounds. Has been his biggest contribution. Jimmy Butler, backdoor cut. Great feed from Draymond Green.
Draymond Green drives it. Deflection. Here's Butler. Butler is fouled. Count that basket. No block this time.
And then Dylan Brooks tried.
Sets a screen for Butler. Jalen Green on him. Butler going to work, and Jimmy Butler delivers a huge bucket. Wolves took out the Lakers in 5. They've been sitting since last Thursday. While the Warriors come in hot as Jimmy Butler, the former Minnesota Timberwolf.
If you're going to do that, then you got to take credit for him shooting under 25% in the first round.
Jimmy Butler on a great feed from Draymond Green. Frustration is boiling right now for the Wolves.
That's what Draymond for Minnesota tonight.
Well, remember, they only scored 11 in a 12-minute second quarter. Payton out to Butler. Butler with DiVincenzo on him. Butler, oh my goodness, he fires it off the glass, trying to draw a foul. Didn't get the whistle, but that'll be Wolves' ball. How about this one? I mean, poor. Their spacing was poor. Jimmy Butler for three. That line drive is good. And the first basket of the game for the McDaniels has increased his scoring significantly here in the playoffs as Butler gets an and one with Rudy Gobert guarding him.
Or for this team. He's been playing his time with the Warriors, just sort of scoring when he needs to. Well, this is a time that he needs to.
It's always been.
Walker would much rather go to his left hand. He's been on him twice, and both times it seems to me like he's actually forcing him to his left hand.
Butler wide open spaces inside. Two-handed jam.
Butler 1 of 2. Driving again on Gobert. Stops, spins, puts up the shot. It's good. His second basket. Now Butler one-on-one against DiVincenzo on the face-up. Spinning, got deep, and gets the roll. It's a 2-point game.
I mean, they're doing a great job in the paint, getting to the line. There's Jimmy Butler again. Dembski is doing an incredible job on the defensive glass right now, coming up with every ball that comes in his direction.
Count the basket, Butler, and a foul.
I think what's been different here, the pace. Golden State is playing fast, and they're getting into these gaps before Minnesota has a chance to get back over half court.
Butler against Ant-Man. Shot clock at 7. Butler, oh, what a spin!
Here's Jimmy Butler in that one-on-one situation. This is just lightning quick.
Now Butler gets a touch on the perimeter. Puts it on the deck. Missed it, but the second time, it's good. Off the floor, 13 foul.
Really smart play, that drive right there by Jimmy Butler. He saw Naz Reid was the...
And that pass from Butler hit Hield, but saved by Payton. Timer at 4. Butler aware. Spins into the paint. 12-footer is up and good. Getting the bounce. Jimmy Butler starting to get going now.
He said Butler incorporates a lot of pump fakes after his moves. He spins. He also has a big pivot game, so you can't bite. McDaniel said Butler's also super physical, so if you're not patient, he might get you on a fake or get you to reach in while he's crashing into you. So being aware of those tendencies.
You cannot allow that level of dribble penetration against the zone. There's no backside protection.
Butler finally finds his way back to the free throw line.
Tough spot, but Jimmy Butler answers the other way with what?
22 years of age from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Central Africa. He is a free agent at season's end as Jimmy Butler scores one with contact.
I think in the first quarter, the problem were turnovers, and they need this.
Stephen Curry injured in game 1, hamstring injury, and the Wolves have not lost since. But Jemski running the floor and lays it in. He scored 11 points in 16 minutes. Draymond Green up top for Butler. Well-executed play that time. Off the side, out of bounds.